Welcome back to Inner Leadership by Akhila Shastry. Today, we are diving into some of the leadership habits, but just in case you haven't watched the first episode, please find the link above. And I think you should watch it first because it kind of sets the tone of the entire thing and why we are actually moving towards building these habits in the first place. Now, let's see if this particular episode is for you, right? I want you to raise your hand and put a finger down if any of these statements ring true or if it could be something that you agree partially or completely. I think my reportee's development is not part of my job. I think books and online courses are enough for development. I struggle to balance getting tasks done while helping people grow. I think coaching should be given only to low performers. I think coaching is all about telling people how to do their job better. If you dropped two or more fingers, keep watching. Now, this particular leadership habit is quite situational. That is, you may not be able to practice it every day, but if a situation arises, you better take that opportunity. So that essentially means that you gotta do it 66 times. In case someone has done an error in their work or showcased incorrect behavior, be it intentionally or unintentionally, you need to provide immediate feedback. And you can word it something like this. When the particular situation arises, you did so and so action, which resulted in so and so outcome. Now, an example could be something like this. That is, when we were presenting to the client yesterday, you interrupted them a few times, which resulted in the client becoming less engaged and cutting the meeting short. Next, you need to offer specific developmental suggestions. That is, after you discuss the specific area of improvement in a person, turn the focus of the discussion to identify a specific developmental suggestion which allows your reportee or your employee to think differently. Your tone and the way you present yourself should showcase that you and your reportee are on the same team. It is you guys against the problem and not you versus them. You can try saying something along the lines of, why don't we try an experiment wherein what is a new and different approach you could try? So you can state somewhat like this. That is, why don't we try an experiment next time? What's a different way you could handle a client conversation to make sure that they fully feel heard? After you finish your small talk on the behavior or problem at hand, you need to now ask the person what is their learning goal for the day. Or in case you want them to reflect on the experience, ask them, what do you think or why do you think it happened this way? What did we learn from it? Now, some employees may bluff because they genuinely may not know the answer or a way to work around it. And that's okay because that's when you offer a solution, which could look somewhat like this. Would it help to practice active listening or maybe take notes while the client is speaking before responding to the client? The next question is, how should your tone and behavior be? It is important to allow your employee to think that you are not dictating or scolding them, right? Collaborate with them, but do not spoon feed them. And you also need to focus on the facts at hand and not make personal comments at them. You need to support their development with specific and useful suggestions. If you make it vague or think the unsaid assumptions you have, even your employee already knows about it, then the whole thing will backfire on you and on the entire project that you're doing. So it's important that during this reflection, you are patient and you allow them with the safe space for them to process the situation at hand cognitively and also process their experience and find solutions that enhance their learning so that it eventually leads to their development. Once you're done with 66 times doing this, let me know in the comments. See you.